Wow. Wow. All that. And I don't believe that it was picked up. None of it. Ha! All right. Well, I had fun singing. I don't know if you had fun watching nothing happen. Hold on. Let me hear. Let me make sure. Pretty sure it's gonna be nothing. Yep. That hasn't happened in so long. Wow, that has not happened in so long. That's so funny. It's like, oh, when I was a kid, I had atrocious handwriting. I always got like N's in penmanship, which was not satisfactory. Because I would do things like just scribble out the word or write over it or whatever and be like, you know what I mean. And now I do that when I talk, but it's a little different when you're writing and 8. And I would just like, when I took they made me take handwriting, like little course things or something. And somebody should have known I had ADHD before I was 15. Honestly. And I would write the perfect letter. And I'd be like, oh my God, this A, perfection. Even like God in the heavens above could read this from where he's at, you know? And then I'd realize it was the wrong letter and I'd have to erase it. That's what this feels like. That's what not having the microphone on for this felt like. I was trying to give people a chance to come in, but you know what? I had my own private warm-up that you were not privy to in the sounds. And we can we'll redo our song. It's not a stream without the song. Now that the microphone is fixed. Every time I open Google Meet and have a meeting, I have to like redo the camera and the microphone, and I've just had so many meetings. I guess I forgot to reset it and I thought it was checked. So anyway, clearly I don't know what I'm doing, but we will find out soon. And we already did. And now we'll find out more. 'Cause I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I sure as I can find out soon. Sometimes things don't go the way that I think I want them to. It's okay, I won't give up. Just gotta find a new path. 'Cause I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I sure as I can find out soon. Speed run. Okay. Again, now that the microphone is on, I haven't messed with MuseScore for a while, but we're going to be doing some MuseScore things. I have been feeling ill, so I need some chill, creative fill-up thing and not... Exactly. That is how I felt this morning. My husband is letting me borrow his MIDI controller. I've never used a MIDI input device, so we will be exploring how that works together. I've used MuseScore a bit. I'm not a music person, not a real big... I don't know. I feel like I look at people who are like, I can make music and here's a beat and stuff. And I'm like, whoa, that is so cool and magical. Okay, is it working on this one? Okay, it's working on this one. It has been maybe 8 months or longer since I've had an issue like this. That is so funny. Okay. Can I just add this one? We'll try again. Hello? Okay, I really don't. I've repeated myself so many times now. This is so funny. Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing, but we are fixing it and we are finding out soon. So we have 125 subscribers. We are using MuseScore to do some things, and we are gonna have fun and explore the MIDI controller because I don't know anything. I wanted to start off with a couple of things I did when I was. Don't do this again. Okay. These are the things that I've done. This is a poster that somebody handed when I was a baby. I don't know them, but you know, your parents have friends and they know people. Anyway, somebody did a watercolor painting, and this was hanging up in my room my whole life. Trying to let the computer interpret things, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Just experimenting, trying to translate an old song. Where is, 12, number 8, Something Rises. This one, so we'll just go over this and then we'll have some fun, I guess, and try and use this little keyboard thing. I did just update MuseScore. So some of the stuff is wrong. When you come into this, oh yeah, I just fixed this one, and did some other cool stuff because I downloaded a bunch of free VSTs, and now MuseScore can connect to them. So a VST can do some stuff to change the sound and stuff. So I'll show you on this one. And then we can apply it to something else. There we go. Ooh. So this is like the mixer. So this violin one connects to this. And so if you change it here, it'll change it there, basically. But I would like to just see the whole thing so we can. I used this as the Halloween, when we did the Halloween thing last year, not 2024 but 2023. This is the music that I used for that challenge. Animate everything and do everything in 2 hours. I don't know if you can hear this, so I'm gonna turn it all the way up. It's not quite balanced the same way. When I opened MuseScore after updating everything in the mixer, I had the BBC Symphony. You can get this one for free. Can we open it up? Or do I have to go to VST? Yeah, okay. If you go to Spitfire Audio, you can get the free BBC orchestra sounds. Is it opening? Why are there 2 of these? Hello? Do I have to change it to MS Basic? Okay. So originally, and without the beat or the pitch, originally MuseScore sounds way better than it did. I used to use this in high school and put together little things and try to get my orchestra buddies to play it, and they did a couple times, but it was really cool. This is what it sounds like. So that's what it sounds like with the MS Basic. With the BBC Symphony, here it is. You can choose the section, the instruments or whatever. So even if it is the violin section, you could make it sound like something else. We'll do violins. You can change the tuning. You can pan it, which means this ear or this ear. This is just telling you how much it is taking up on your computer. This. Don't know what this does, but that's fun. I think this makes it sound further or less further away. While you have these open, if you press the loop tool while something is highlighted, it'll just play that measure over and over again. And I like to, ooh, hear that? It's a little different. So if we play that over and over again, we can hear. Makes it sound like it's in a bigger space. So I think it's usually set in the middle. I don't know what these two do though. Oh, it's just straight up volume? What is this one? Interesting. You could also change the way that they play it. Pizzicato is when you literally pluck the strings. Tremolo is when you have the bow and you go like this really fast. Pretty sure I want that for this. Okay, enough of that. If you deselect the measure, you can put everything back. You know what? The violins also need that. Hold on. Do we have to every single time do MS Basic and then go back to open up Spitfire? I'll do it. I'll do it every single time. Yeah, it's supposed to sound more bitey. Oh! It's a lot more bitey than I expected. I'll take it. I'll take it. Beat Slammer though. Can I? How do I open it? Oh, okay. This is so interesting. Okay, so this is it with it off, as we've been hearing. With it on. Know what it does, but it makes it sound like punchier. You can't have it. You can't have it be on everything, because then it then it all just sounds really muddy together. I know like Wet has some kind of like reverb or something on it. Not really sure. There's wet and there's dry in music. totally know what it means. I looked it up before and I forget it. I forgot it. But then we have pitch drift. And this is just the straight, like, notes. Oh. I already marked it. Let's just... There's too many other ones. Hold on. I don't like how this is... I know you can undock... You can undock this and move it around, but... Let me just take this section. Again. Okay. So this is with it 0 and like this. Hey! Hello! I have been a little under the weather today. So I've eaten a cheese stick and half a muffin top. And I got my sips. Not the greatest. I'm a little out of it today, but we're doing it. We're making it happen. It's been productive. How are you doing? How's the weekend been treating you? Yes. I'm showing off some of the old stuff, and I literally just today got all these baby audio. Beat Slammer, Magic Dice, Magic Switch, Pitch Drift, and Warp. I don't know why they're here twice. No idea. But so I'm just kind of like showing how I've played around with them. And then my husband let me, graciously allowed me to borrow his MIDI keyboard. I've not used one since the early 2000s when my parents were like, oh, we got a discount at the out of date technology store is or whatever. We found this, and it was this keyboard that plugged into the computer, and there were lessons on a CD-ROM. So we will see how this goes. And I also did not stick to that, and I was not very good at that. But anyway, this is what pitch drift does. So we hear it. Now with pitch drift. Well, as soon as I put it up, hold on. I've liked the way that it sounded at like 10%. Come on, buddy. You were supposed to just do this section. That's why it's highlighted. I don't know why it went outside of its section. I also updated today this program, so maybe. It's like 50-50 at this point. So that one's fun. Yeah. I know, but I don't know if I like that. I'm kind of wondering if I could get a composy person to make some themes, maybe. Especially if I'm feeling like it's not quite there. I think I might do the temp music. So when we have the animatic, like just kind of getting the vibes, feel the vibes, because I don't want to waste somebody else's time where I'm like, I don't know what I want, just kind of go with it, whatever. You know? I kind of want to explore that myself and then figure out, you know, what kind of aural, aural, aural vibes are we going for and everything. Anyway, this if you put pitch drift on all, MuseScore is free, by the way. So, and these plugins are free. So have at if you like. Yeah, I'm gonna see what the vibes are first. Sorry about that sound. Let me make sure that the paper doesn't crinkle right by the mic and hurt your ears. You don't deserve that. Yeah. So I think I might do, when we do the animatic, put the temp music and sounds in, just so we can like kind of get the vibes, and then have like a real person do it, maybe. Or maybe I like composing and it'll be fine. I've made a couple of songs for the temp track. Wait, hold on. I do have a little bit of temp music. I gotta learn to do that more and not just let you see everything. Especially when there's more secrets coming up. More cool, fun things. Okay, come back. But how are you doing? That's the big question. Okay. I think this is all sound. Is this music? I think this one is music. Yeah. So this is all my temp audio for episode 2 right now. I made this song. I don't know if it fits. But I had made it. And also, like, the vibes should change there. We have a little here. Oh, this is a different song. Yeah. But I would like some themes. I would like some themes. This needs to be fixed. That's a 20-second shot that's just kind of boring. We can do something else with that. I know it's a little late now, but we'll split it up. We'll fix it. And then I just have like the boom, 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 boom. And you can't really hear it, but anyway, this is how far episode 2 is. I think it's... Sorry, I'm just kind of listening now. I think I just took the bass, because MuseScore is great. You can separate out all the parts. So you can just have the violins and just have the bass and just have the harp and stuff like that. So you can like make some sounds and then just like cut them up like that. Wow. We've gone pretty far. But is it far enough? It's going to be wild, the quality difference between episode 1 and episode 2. When there's like 3 years between it. But that's why we're trying to get episode 1 down. Anyway. Sorry, I don't even know if that is of interest to you. But that's kind of like just laying stuff down, getting the vibes. So I might be doing that. Don't change that, please. Yeah, we'll make room in the budget for a couple of themes. I can just click on this. Anyway, so that's something that I did. I need to finish this. There are days I just adore them. Bad days I can't ignore them. This is a song that just came in the public domain 2 years ago. I haven't worked on this in 7 months, but ooh, hello. I'll just show you the first little part. Oh no, just kidding. Bad days, I just adore them. Bad days, I'm crazy for them. When there's mist around, dew upon the ground. Anyway, that's that one. I think I wanted to show like 12 or 13. I think 12. 2 years ago. Anyway, MuseScore is fun to mess around in. And you got lots of different instruments and stuff. Interesting. Everything sounds different. All right, let's make something new. I go with orchestra stuff a lot. Hello. Because I am from an orchestra background. Zoom in here. Zoom into this template. What do we got here? We got violins. 1 and 2. We got violas. We got the violoncello and the contrabasses. Sure. It's going to be in C, but we can change it. And then you can like print off all the parts. So that's fun. MuseScore for is like, I don't know, really changing the game. I really don't know what we're doing. Inspiration. Let me play 1 second of the Unravel soundtrack. Oh, nope, I want the chat. Where are you? Something like that, where it feels like you're waking up to ash and dust. Ooh, do we have to do that every time? Edit preferences. Yep, okay. Oh. Could I sing into it? It's not working now. This happens every time. Alright. This one is just... Don't save that. Don't save that. We don't need that. I'm going to close it again. It says in the documentation you don't have to close it and then open it again, but I keep having to do that to reset stuff. We'll see. Today is just an off day. It's very funny. Started out not great, but we're making it through. Ooh. Oh. Figured that out. Oh, come back. You can see this. Okay. Now we go to edit, preferences. My thing with the VST. Oh, look. Okay. It's mapped. Do we have to select a sound? How come it was doing it before and now it's not doing it? Let's practice. First violins get everything. Let's go with viola. I can just press P and you can see what I'm pressing. Okay. Is that bad? Am I messing with it bad?
No, I was just saying, be sure to use the octave keys if it's too high or too low.
Oh yeah, for sure. We got that. Delete that. Oops. Okay, sure. Okay, so if we start this and we hit the notation, we can... Well, this is fun. This feels like just messing around. Hello! Hi, Renara. We're attempting. We are attempting. Not really done this in 25 years. I haven't used a MIDI keyboard input thing for 25 years. So we're learning. And we did download some cool freebies in the mixer here. MuseScore is amazing. I don't know if you've used it before. Got some free VST things. And also, of course, hello? No? Oh, it's not an effect. It's the sound. BBC Symphony Orchestra is available. Aw. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, everybody, welcome to week 3 in the big old plan. It's still just script. So we're still doing the casting calls and everything. It ends in 4 days. I don't want you to hear my nasty knuckle pop. Sorry. And, well, I can't show you. And some of these are double. One person submitted 4 different takes twice because they didn't understand something. And then some people submit to casting call and direct submit. So it's not, and then some people submit to multiple roles and everything. So it's not like, oh wow, 500 people. And a handful of these are double submissions. Anyway, a lot of my blabbering gone to say, We are at 538 submissions in total. That's wild. Just a little update on that. Yeah. Gotten about 100 straight up to just direct submit, and then 400 something in casting call club. Lots of amazing, talented people. It's like too big right now. I'm just like in it, and I'm doing it, and I'm sorting things and talking to people and doing the things and absorbing and trying to be good and professional and awesome so that everybody who is giving their time, gets what they deserve out of it too. I don't know. But I think like after this is over, it's going to be a lot to process. Like that is wild. That is so lovely that so many people are, I don't know, reading and interpreting the things that I've written. Ah, thank you. No, it's good. It's the way I feel. Anyway, sorry for going on about that, but there's some things like I do not know how to do a triplet in here. I don't know how to do a triplet. Oh, N for notation. And I did not wait long enough. Okay. N to release notation. Anyway. So that's where we're at with week 3. I think if I select this, can I just... No. Interesting. Okay, so if we make a single beat, can we make that into a triplet? Ooh, okay. What does that even sound like? Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Okay, enough messing around. We've got this. We are going to make some cool notes. I need that to stop doing that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Come on, man. Come on. Be a whole rest. Stop being weird. Okay. Delete button, everybody. One day, I'm going to be way better at this than right now. And we're all going to laugh at right now and how weird this day has been. I want to lay down some nice... I really like 6/8 also. Hold on. Let's just change it to 6/8. Let's just see what happens. Let's change the time signature. Oh, 6/8 is the same as 3/4, you say, and I don't believe you. I think that is different. Well, what about 5/8? No. Leave. Don't do that to me. I don't know how to do math. I went to art school and not music art school. Sometimes people will talk about like tonals and this shift into IV third denouement or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Hello. Yes, we are attempting. It is 48 minutes in, and I have only talked about things and not really shown them. I want some of this. Okay. We're in C. C, D, E. I'm gonna split the violas. Let's do some cello. Do I have to click in and out? That was not C and E. Oh, they're really shifting position up here. I love that it lets you know when it's kind of this nasty greeny color. It's like, hey, but that's going to be hard to reach on this instrument. And then it'll play the note, but like if it's red, that instrument physically cannot go there. Like the cello does not have a string that does that. It has a C string, which is like the lowest string, but it cannot go there. It's funny because the bass, like the color for the bass, ooh. It starts really early. I always thought, oh. Yeah. Like anything down here is a no. But I love making the lower parts really boring, and I apologize to any bassists. Well, bassists, no. Bassists and cellists. It's not the worst, honestly. What does this harmony sound like? Well, that sounds really dramatic. No, it's not. That's not what we're going for. We're going for easy. Maybe we should, like, a wake up in the morning feeling like screaming. Maybe we do need 3/4. Maybe I lied. I apologize. Why would you not just be this? Okay, hold on. Before I'm just like slapping notes out here, which is first of all, this sounds nasty and I don't like it, and maybe that's distracting me. The ADHD is heavy with this one. Let's get the BBC in here. Let's ask the BBC, hey, can you make this a little better? And they'll say, yeah. They'll say, yeah. They'll say, come into my arms, child. I am here for you. We've got you. I will cradle you in my generated sounds here. My recorded notes. My spitted fires. We got the cellos. I also really like this because I know where the string orchestra, right? I know all these. I was in orchestra for 7 years, middle school and high school. I don't know anything about band. I didn't know the horns were here. That's wild. So that's good. These horns are here. Trumpets are back here? What is that? So what horns are these? Is it like French horn and stuff? Harp and celeste. It lets you know the positions, and I really like that. You know, this is just going to be me, like, talking about things. And this is the first time that I've done the music stuff with all of you. And not just on my own. So you know what? We're doing it. We're all in this together. Ba dee 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 dee. Okay, can you sound better now? Yes. Wait, hold on. Okay. We're gonna start with some lower tones. Hello, Karen. How are all of you doing? Have I asked that? I apologize for being so rude. Yeah, there's nothing to play. All right, see you later. Oh, nice. That's really good for you. Okay, if we're thinking about this, I need to do that. Inspiration, thank you. It's good to eat. What is it? Exercise lowers your insulin and then you eat and it gets it back up, right? Blood sugar? Lowers the blood sugar. And then you need the food and then your body makes the insulin to... Whatever. I want E. I feel E. What are the notes in E? We got E, C, D, E. Oh. Ooh, ooh. This is what Steven was talking about. Okay. There's a little button on here. For, and it lights up red. And you can go an octave. So, I'm gonna, ooh, what was that? I'm gonna press the same button. Ooh. And we're gonna go up an octave. And I'm just pressing the button. Isn't that fun? Okay, E doesn't feel very wake-uppy. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna put it, we're laying a note down. We're committing. We're committing to a single note. This feels right. What is this? You know how I'm gonna figure this out? My little piano knowledge. I know the keys. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then C again. I don't know past that. Okay, so I'm gonna copy and paste to here. And that's third finger on the C string. So that is C, B. That is a B. B feels like waking up. Buzzy B. Okay. This is gonna be fun, isn't it? Maybe we should just... Maybe composing on the fly for the first time in front of everybody isn't the way to go. Maybe we should look at something that we've already done. It still needs doing. Like, you can tell that it is, or maybe you can't. The part just stops here. And I didn't like how it sounded on the piano. So I changed it to harp. But if we have this open, can we also, I think, oh, I want this open. And then we are here, I want, don't do this again, okay? I dug a hole by the gym. Where are you? I'm so sorry. It cannot have been that long ago. It is do day orchestration. If you see it, yell at me. Are we just going to do it again? Yeah, we're going to try to... Orchestration. Oh my god, thank you. We did it. We found it. We're going to try to... Yes. So the way that Hans Zimmer constructs all of his cool melodies and stuff is he does it first on piano. So he finds the harmonies and everything on piano. So I was trying this method. Not saying I'm Hans Zimmer. Jeez. But like you take the... This is what the piano piece was. And so I was just like separating it out. So like we do with animation, we're gonna look through it first. There's a lot of these things in between. Hold on. With the instruments, we can kind of shut off some of them, right? We don't need any of the timpani or the tuba. Timpani, snare drum, bass drum, cymbal. And we can make the score a little smaller so we can see everything a little better. Do we have things on the trombone at all? I don't think we have anything on the trombone. Exit. Thank you. This feels more reasonable and acceptable. Let's hear the original first. Since we have a bunch of new people since we played it at the beginning. This is what do we do on a do-do-do-y day? It is as of 2 years ago, I believe. What is it? Free to the public? Public domain. So then it goes on. So that's kind of where we're coming from. And here's where we were trying to be by separating it up for orchestra stuff. Just kidding. We got to make it sound nice first. Okay. We do have BBC Symphony. It did save it for this. Okay. Good. Good. We like that. Wait. Where's my beautiful, wonderful orchestra? Okay. BBC. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, we didn't have the harp. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. Here we go. Let's see what we got first. Ooh. Funny weather, don't like too sunny weather with sweet, sweetie mine. I can't enjoy my time. All we do is go out walking when the sun shines bright and gay. But what do we do? What do we do on a do-do-do-y day? That's good. That's good enough. And that's kind of where the fullness ends. I actually really like that. That sounds really full. I think Hans Zimmer had it right. Who would have known that guy who has most of the cool themes in the 20,000s and won that best soundtrack on Sherlock because he was doing cool instruments. He did Dune. Loves working with weird sounds. Fun guy. Who'd have thunk that he got it right? Okay, so we have these. And I think we're just at this... Can we, like, do this side by side? Will it let us? Okay. So I was thinking that this might be a theme kind of thing going on. But I don't know. It does sound very old school. So how can we revamp it? I don't know yet. We're still in the beginning parts. We're still breaking it apart in the individual voices. So this is... Did I literally just do this and then it undid it? I don't need the instruments anymore. Get rid of this. How do I get rid of this? I can't get rid of the sidebar. It's okay. Anyway, this voice is gonna be this top piano one. And then I think these are all kind of repeated and supporting each other. And the flute is doing the same thing as the violins. Just like its support. And I just kind of repeated those and kind of paired those instruments together. Clarinet with the cellos. And also the oboe. Because if you have too many sounds, then it starts to sound muddy. Hold on. I just want to hear the tuba. It's all coming back to me now. Let's just hear the tuba. Sorry, this whole thing is just me. Girl. I forgot the playback button's over here for this one. This is just me messing around. If you're here and watching, I appreciate you. But go get MuseScore and mess with it yourself, too. Do like to eat with potatoes. It sounds like the VeggieTales theme song. That's exactly how VeggieTales starts. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. This is very important to me. And I need you to also experience the memories. Does anybody remember VeggieTales? OG VeggieTales, not the remake where Bob has blue eyes. That one's weird. No, it's probably great. It's just not nostalgic because I was an adult when that happened. Oh. Okay. Pretty sure this is it. VeggieTales, anyone? No? How do I get back? What a weird day. What a weird day. That's what our tuba sounds like. Great job, y'all.
If you like to talk
to tomatoes.
If a squash can make you smile. If you like to waltz with potatoes. Up and down the produce
aisle.
Excuse me. Have we got a show for you?
That's us. VeggieTales, VeggieTales. It's us right now. Did you watch VeggieTales growing up? Loved VeggieTales. I don't really know much about, like, these guys. I just know how they sound. Like, that sounds kind of fun and funny. Yes! He's got a VeggieTale head. A vegetable head? Is that... Is there a tomato? Yes. Is there a cucumber? Yes. Aha! We did it. Everything's solved. Literally everything that hasn't been this stream has gone so smoothly and so productive, and it's been so good. And I'm like writing a test scene for some people, finishing that off, like just going through back and like polishing it and making sure it's good. And like I'm so excited for that and everything, and like working with the editor for like more social media posts and stuff, and he's awesome, and like everything has been going good. Except for here. It's always when you try to show somebody something. It's like showing something, trying to open an email on your computer while somebody's like over your shoulder. Just not, at least it shows me how confident I am in like what I'm doing in an animation. But this is new. Ooh, it feels so weird and vulnerable. Like doing this in front of everybody. Bob and Larry. Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Thank you. It feels like so much fun, like playing around, like when it's just me. But it is so different when y'all are here. I love having y'all here. God, that's so boring for the cellos. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 measures of that? At least the basses have. That sounds like VeggieTales to me. Can we do... Oh, no. Oh. Wait, hold on. Is it control? Like every other one up? Oh, we want that emphasis on that one. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's hear how that sounds. Make it less boring, but it's still the same note. No, not on this one. Not doing that again. I will definitely do that again. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I kind of like that better. Oh, they do come in here. I was literally just like, okay, now it's time for us to make the horns come in. But they do. They do come in right here. Oh. Girl. Come back here. Oh my gosh. When we put pitch shift on this also... Oh my god, that'd be so much work to do it on all of them. Can we? It's not going to sound as good if it's not on the individuals, but on the master, we can put the beat slammer. We'll just do it a little bit. Do a little bit. We can add Yeah, obviously add some reverb. Simple EQ. Yes. This one's fun to play with too. Okay. Show you this. It's not the one. It's not even the one that it's playing in. We're making this whole... Get out of here, other side. Just kidding. There we go. I'm just going to play it, and we're going to do this. Now. Just a little EQ, a little reverb. Sounds way better. I don't really know what scoop does. This one is interesting. If you turn it up, it sounds like it's coming from a speaker from far away, right? It's so interesting. Make the bass go up. Oh, we gotta keep it going there. Let's put that back. Low thump. Got some EQ in there. No beat slammer. Beat slammer. It feels good. I feel like I'm shouting over my own ears. I don't know what it sounds like to y'all. The thing that I wanted to really put on. Horror movie. Drunk. But if you put it on a little bit, like, people are not perfect when they're playing. So I feel like it feels a little more real, but not when we're doing this. That's just fun. Anyway. I don't know how to change the speed. Oh. Just kidding. Go back. Let's change the speed. Scary. Nice. How do we change? How would you use this if it's not like recording? Like if we play it back, it doesn't do all these pitch shifts and stuff, right? Boom, 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 boom. So what is it that makes this feel old? Obviously, the dun dun and no syncopation or anything like that too. But it does feel old. It is old. It's from the 1920s. How? I don't know. How would we update this? I don't know. You can also... let me do warp. I just want to show you warp. Because it does a similar to thing... similar is the thing that we were just doing. I feel like an intro would go like that, and we would have more, like, beats. I feel like this is a... Anyway, I like the scratchiness of that. But I feel like this is a thing where we would have to, like... I don't want that, actually. I like this when it does this. It sounds much better when you put these things on all of them. A little bit. But, like, how would we... I mean, definitely, like... play the beginning. That's a thing that I've heard in songs. I guess get inspiration songs. It's the same way as visual art, right? Like you get your inspiration and then you kind of go for it. But I feel like we would have to like not print out, but like output some of this and then play with it somewhere else as well. But that might be fun for like an intro. Yeah, that might be fun for like an intro. And have the little like it's and then these are artist terms. These are professional industry terms. So, you know, keep that one in mind. I think I've determined that I have shown you all of my skill at this moment. I've shown you previous works that I've fiddled with. I don't know how to compose on the fly yet. I just sort of like find a thing and then I start going with it. Or I'm taking something else and figuring out how to piece it apart and find, I don't know, the different voices and how those go together. I think this is, that's kind of all I can offer, which is not, not a lot, but it's not a lot. I do kind of want to think about, why don't we think about, instead of the actual sounds, since that, like, Godspeed, like, bless all the people who are, like, good at that. Like, that takes so much skill. It takes so much to, like, do those things. Good Lord. Audio people are magic. Audio people are magic. Let's think about some themes. So, the big thing in the whole series is connection versus disconnection, right? What's the crux of everybody's relationship? What keeps them linked? All that kind of stuff. Connection versus disconnection, right? Good God, yeah. That would. Oh my goodness. It is a whole different skill set. I screened a lot of films a few years ago now, like 7 or 8. Animated films. And the ones that just slapped on the music and it doesn't go with what's happening on screen or whatever, or it's just, it kind of feels like just putting, like in After Effects when we just put one solid layer over everything and we're like, all right, no messing with the like overlay or color dodge or anything like that. It just feels like very one note, and I don't want that to happen to this at all. God bless anybody who's listened to any of the past little bit. Sometimes it works, and you have a change, and you have some audio stuff. You're good. No, I'm literally talking about somebody who, like, or, like, people who had, like, big dramatic things trying to happen or whatever, and then there's just, like, music playing, and it's not for tonal effect, it's just so they could have sound on it. You tried. Like, you're good. You're good. Don't be mean to my friend who did very good. Thank you. But so something that I've seen in Avatar, with Jeremy Zuckerman coming back. Oh my god. Where is my mouse? Like with Avatar, The Last Airbender, Jeremy Zuckerman and the other guy whose name I don't remember right now. Hold on. They deserve support. Hold on. Who did music for Atla? Yeah, Jeremy Zuckerman, but oh, it was the oh my gosh, an AMA? It was the sound design guy too. He had a friend. Okay. Well, anyway, so when he was talking about, like, oh, with TV, like, you don't get a whole lot of time, so you just need to, like you do with film or something, so you just need to develop some themes for, like, repeating, like, leitmotifs or something, and that's how you get, like, let's list some of these out, I guess. Come over here. That's how you get the Firebender theme. That sound, that leitmotif, and the I think that's Aang's, like, Aang has, like, two different themes, and one is, like, the Avatar one, and one is something else. And it's not necessarily, you don't just do a theme per person. Like, oh, I see this person and they appear or something, you know? Hold on. Not from the Netflix series. Notable tracks: Yip Yip, Away with Animals, Banished, Katara, Aang in the Avatar state, Into a Nighttime Sky, Agni Kai. We got the Agni Kai. Ooh. Official soundtrack? We can look at, let's analyze. Because this has some really good theme songs. Track list, here we go. Brown, 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 brown. This is repeated a lot. This sound. Kyoshi Warriors, when they show up, yeah. They get a little leitmotif. And then Howard Shore does that a lot as well. When the Blue Spirit comes on, sure. But there's also the spacey music when he's in the spirit world. I feel like season 1 isn't the best for the music because they're establishing everything. Oh man, when we hear bum 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 ba-da-dum bum, anytime there's like other moments where that occurs, and that's something, it brings you back to the moment that it's first played or whatever, and it establishes, like, attaches different things together. So anyway, the point is, what are the kinds of things that we are attaching together? Maybe we need to approach it like this instead of just blindly. You know what? We've learned a lot from this stream. Instead of just blindly going for it. Planning. That's what works for everything else. And me having fun alone in my room, just being like, hee hee, look at this sound, is very different from being like, here, let me share this with you all. It's a little different. It's a wee bit different than each other. Okay. So, what are our themes? What are our themes in the entire thing? Because music isn't there to just be a sound. Music is there to evoke a feeling. And not everybody can hear the music. I know you hear like 50% of the thing is this, whatever. 50% of the short or the movie or whatever, the media is the sound, which not everybody experiences, but it is a very important part. I feel like even just names of like OSTs are indicative of the emotions that you're supposed to feel. They're trying to get you to feel in this, or like connect to other things. So connection, versus isolation. That's a big thing that we're dealing with. What else are we dealing with? Fear of change. I feel like these are just so classic for everything, but whatever. This is what we're working with. I cannot go 3 minutes without writing something in cursive. Hello. So should these things, I feel like we need a third, but it's basically just like, these are the big things. And the change kind of is like, it goes in there, you know? Like the fear of change is from like, if you are connected and currently going to a place where you're isolated, like that's scary. If you're isolated and currently attempting to form connections, then that is also, scary. Change is change. So these are really, even though like, connection versus isolation should be two sides of the same coin, it's really, this is the fear of change and one side is connection, one side, whatever. These are abstract concepts. Music people are amazing. You know what? I'm just gonna get an audio person. Like, this is crazy. But for temp audio, we could license stuff. And is this something that I really want to learn? Or is it just like fun messing around with? These are all good questions that I don't necessarily know the answer to. Except for now, I feel like it's pretty established. Very funny. It's good to get these out, though. Okay, some of our inspiration. Something about memories. That's like a huge one. And how memories can connect you or disconnect you. That's our 3 things. I knew I had 3 things that I wanted. These are the aural inspirations. If there's any music people out there, I will be looking out for you. All right. This is what happens when you get an ill Catherine who's just looking for the dopamine hit of messing around with MuseScore. the conclusion is we got this. We got this. We're going to stick with what we're good at and look for how to fix the things we're not good at by getting people who do know what they're doing with those things. You know, that's why we're hiring the beautiful, wonderful voice actors. Who really came here and just listened to me go, God bless. They can't all be winners. That's so funny. But I'm still happy with these ones. The beat, the simple EQ, the warp, the baby audio things. And I would highly recommend downloading MuseScore. I think that's all I'm having to say for this one. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Probably never again. I think that's the last audio thing. Unless I develop the skill and practice. We'll do that. But thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Tomorrow we should be doing what should we be doing tomorrow? Let's look at the master schedule for 2025. Since we are in week 3, we're doing the casting call and we are hiring people for the casting call. And we are working on production stuff. Where are we at with that? This is a realm that I am aware of. Please leave. There we go. Episode 2. I need to do the character doc so that we know what the heck is going on with all of these characters, so we can have our lovely design people understand the characters better so we can build the neighborhood. We need to build the neighborhood so that we can get these folks right here out of storyboard heck where they have been. Ooh, no, I don't want that. For a year, 11 months ago. And so we can do everything, including storyboarding, for the first episode. Oh, the realm of visuals is so much more comfortable. Look at this. We made this. We did that. We can do that. We can do the visual part. We just need to give the audio control over to people who know what they're doing with that. And we'll be good. See, we know what we're doing. We have fun with this. We have fun in After Effects. We can do that. We need to build the rigs. We need to make sure that Samson's rig, we need to do a test animation with him. I think we wanted to revamp her rig before episode 1, but she doesn't do too much in episode 1. Before episode 3, because then she's really, really heavily involved in things. It's kind of just preparing for episode 1 stuff. I feel like this is the easier section. And then coming up is going to be an onslaught of production starting in the summer. So that is everything. That is what we're preparing for. getting ready for episode 1 and continuing on with episode 2. Thank you for being here and letting me try out music stuff. What a journey. I hope you have a wonderful day, and don't forget to have your sips. Bye. End.